Welcome in, y'all. I'm just getting everything set up here. Hey, hey. I'm gonna play some music until we get started here. Good evening. Let me double check my connection. Well, that's about the best. All right. That'll get you hyped up for the weekend, right? Gives amazing hugs and smelled so good. Aw, yeah. Yeah, you know who I was really devastated when they passed away that I had met? Coolio. I had met Coolio, and I was upset when he passed away. So I have some problematic people on this app to bring your attention to, and I'm going to ask you to do me a favor if you can. Hey, Georgie. If you have a pen and paper in front of you, a notebook in front of you, or a device you can take notes on, because you might want to take down some of the account names. Oh, really, Jen? I saw him in concert. MC Hammer. That's awesome. It's going to be about neither, Luna. It's going to be about some people doing some more inappropriate things on this app that need to get taken off of here. And I'm actually only prepared to cover maybe 5 of them. I actually have more that I'm looking into. These are men that are doing inappropriate things on this app. I do have this live set to 18 plus. Okay. So if you know anybody that's interested in this topic, please share this out. I have it set for 18 plus, and I would encourage you to either, take screenshots as we're going along, or have a notebook in front of you so you can write down these usernames to help report some of these individuals who are doing problematic things. And a lot of them have been doing it for quite a while, like months already. And they're still doing it. They're still doing it because I've been watching them for a little while now. And I thank all of you who have contacted me, because some of you messaged me and let me know about these problematic individuals. Okay. So, I'm going to hopefully be able to turn off the green screen here and, show you my other screen. Give me a second here. Trying to find my effects again now. Doesn't want to let me turn the green screen off. I'm hitting background. None. Give me a second here. Let me look at my settings. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. I think I found it. There we go. Yes, Luna. Like anybody that's, being disrespectful or trying to take things off course. No, I did not see, whatever comment, because I was turning off my green screen. So the first individual that no, I did not, Luna. The first individual that I, want to talk to you about is this Firelight. It's 4207. What we'll do is we'll take a look at some of his videos, and I also have a clip, And the interesting thing, thank you. The interesting thing about this particular account is that he's married to another man, and his husband does this stuff too. They both do this stuff, this inappropriate stuff on TikTok Live in exchange for gifts. They're both doing it. So this is a inappropriate couple. The other gentleman, this guy's husband, also has videos putting his Cash App out there. So he could potentially be like scamming as well. But hello. But they are doing inappropriate things in exchange for gifts. And they are things that clearly violate TikTok guidelines, clearly are inappropriate for children on this app. And so let's take a look at a few of his videos. It's really weird. I mean, some of the music and stuff. So trigger warning for all this stuff. If this kind of content bothers you or disturbs you, please, I will not get offended if you leave, or if you leave and come back, or anything of the sort. And if you feel like you don't want this type of content right now, and you maybe want to watch it at a later time, I'll be posting it on my YouTube. Okay. Listen to the music. That's nice. Go. Do it right. Penis, suck my penis, baby. Penis, suck my penis, baby. Penis, suck my penis, baby. There's a theme here, right? Oh my gosh. I don't give a fuck anymore. What's one thing you wish people understood about you more? Nothing. It says, come sit under my desk. Yeah, Tracy, he hasn't been on in quite a while, so that's a good thing. Your checking account available balance. Did you know that if you take 2 steps that way and then turn left, you can get the fuck out of my face? Yeah, like, it's weird. He's an asshole, sir. I know that. Good boy on the... You know who the fuck. But yeah, you can see that some of this... And why the fuck he ain't in my drawers yet? Cause, oh, bitch. Hey, CC. He look fucking... Who the fuck is that, y'all? Okay, Dolphin Girl. Yeah, okay. So he has some more videos, you know, and he's on Twitch also, and he's trying to get a bunch of followers on X to go live on there. Remember, you can be psychologist. So, oh, this is interesting. Hey, Harley girl. He's doing a little AI stuff or whatever. My personality is like, I don't. So that's a look at his account a little bit. You can feel free to look into that a little bit more if you would like. And again, I would appreciate if you took note of that. So that way, in case you see him live, or if you feel that any of those videos are inappropriate, you can certainly report those. Okay. So let me just make sure this is the right video here. I pulled a couple of clips from when him and his husband went live, and like he was in one box and his husband was in the other, and they're both like doing things. And these videos were from, oh my gosh, September, October. They've been doing this both for a couple of months now. And they do this outside on their porch. Which to me, I don't know about you, but I mean, there could be people outside seeing this. I mean, they are on their porch and on their property, but you know, they're sitting outside doing this stuff, touching themselves, grabbing themselves, and doing all this stuff. The first account name is Firelight 4207. And then that's the guy on the left. And I have their information. They actually were married in February 2027. And this guy, he goes by Mr. Pants 420, MRPANTS 420. So it's Firelight 4207 and Mr. Pants 420. It's Firelight 4207. Oh, I'm sorry. They were married February 2017. I apologize. I have a lot of numbers written down in my notebook. My apologies. The person on the left is his name is Cody O'Brien. Oh, yeah, I'm sure night shift. The person on the left is Cody O'Brien. The individual on the right is Matthew O'Brien. Again, they've been married since February 2017, and they live in Cincinnati, Ohio. So there you go. The way that I located their information is because Mr. Pants here on the right, Matthew, had his Cash App in his bio, and so it had his name on it. And I was able to easily find their other social media accounts, and they have referred to each other by first name and things like that on their live streams as well. So yeah. So this is just about like a 3-minute clip that I just compiled a couple of items that they're doing outside and inside, and huge trigger warning for some of this stuff. Marlisa, not that I could find, but again, get out your notebooks, write down their account names, write down their names. If you find anything about them being on some type of registry or anything like that, please let me know. So I've redacted out some stuff to be TikTok friendly, and let's take a look at this compilation of just a couple of clips, but they go live a lot. Hold on. Oh, what'd I do? Let me make sure I have this turned all the way up. There he's fondling himself and stuff. The guy on the right does that a lot. Somebody will send a gift and then he'll stand up, and now he's doing things in his pants. When they get gifts, they'll do these things. He'll stand up and do this stuff over and over and over again, and they're outside on their porch. Here, he was sitting inside and doing things and had his hand in his pants. And there's actually, and you can't see it because I have it censored, there's a hole in his pants about the size of a quarter. And he's not wearing any undergarments. So you can see into his pants slightly. There's a hole in his pants. Okay, anybody want to take a guess at what's on his hand and what he just got done doing on live stream?
That is my face. I hit myself in the cheek, but I think it's on my pillowcase. Definitely.
Yeah, that's what he did. I can't show that, but... I'll show you his username again, you guys. Right? I don't know why they don't.
Thank you for the rose.
This one's Matthew. Yes, Sheila. This was on live stream.
Good afternoons.
Yes, Nikki. It was on live stream.
We got 2 so far. I need 8 more.
And he's asking for gifts. See? He's setting gift goals and he's wanting gifts. Cincinnati. He's touching himself spicy. Thank you, Jen. I just censored it out because he's erect. So, there you go. That's just this very short compilation of some of the stuff that they're up to. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. I will show you that I have a recording program that I use to record people, and it's called Restream. And this Firelight guy has been doing this for quite a while. Give me 1 second here. These are all the recordings. The last time he was live was the 11th. It shows all the dates and goes back through all the dates. Those are all the times he's been live. Back to May 28th, he's been doing this. His husband, Mr. Pants, I think he had another account and it got banned. So he doesn't have as many recordings on here. He just has from October through December. I'm sure that there were lots more prior to this, but from what I saw, it looked like he had an account banned. So, yeah. They're both doing this stuff. So, again, I'll show you their accounts. This one is for Firelight 4207. Give me head. Ugh, that song. Oh. Firelight, the @ is Firelight 4207. That one is Cody O'Brien from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'll find Mr. Pants for you and we'll take a look at his videos. This one is Mr. Pants 420. This is his account. His videos didn't seem as weird, but you know, he's still doing horrible things, right? It's I wanted to actually just point out to you here, he's putting his Cash App. See, because his account had gotten banned in September. So he does more like he'll just play. He does more just with like playing like some normal songs and stuff. But you know, don't get it twisted, because he's sick too, and his Cash App is in his bio. I think I took a screenshot of that. Give me a moment. Hello, welcome in. So that is his Cash App. Feel free to report it. It is M as in Mary, C as in cat, O, 1982. Rain, it is a married couple. It is Cody and Matthew O'Brien from Cincinnati, Ohio. Usernames are Firelight 4207 and Mr. Pants 420. So they are a couple that is doing this together. Thank you, Scarlett. Yeah, they're both doing this stuff, and they'll both be on live at the same time sometimes and stuff too. It's really wild. It's really wild. Yeah. I don't know, Dizzy, and honestly, like I don't know if it's illegal for them to be doing it unless they have like it's against TikTok rules, right? But like I don't know that the police would do anything about it, because as a lot of you remember, when I did a lot of work with Epic, which was exposing predators of innocent children, I mean, they had evidence of a person trying to solicit who they thought was a minor. And, I mean, they would have all the evidence, all the chat logs and pictures and transactions and everything else. And sometimes they still would not even arrest them or confiscate their devices to even check anything. It really just depended on the jurisdiction. So I don't know how it is in Cincinnati, to be honest. I don't know if that would be illegal for them to be broadcasting that on TikTok. I know it's against TikTok community guidelines, but yet I've come across so many of these inappropriate people doing this stuff. So yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Spicy Lady. Yeah, that's the Cash App that Matthew O'Brien is using. Yes. I had to search for it. I had to put like $1 in, and then I hit request, and then I was able to find it. It didn't work if I just had 0 in there. Yeah, if you do the search bar. Yeah, Chris is doing okay. I mean, he's having health issues, and so that's why everything's kind of on in limbo right now with all of that. I know, that's the thing. I mean, some people we can get violated. So I am going to show you somebody that we did get violated the other day, and I haven't seen him live since then, but I would like you to keep an eye out for him. I actually posted a video about him, and then I posted it on my YouTube because I didn't want to risk anything with my my TikTok account. Because sometimes when I post this stuff, I will get a violation, even if I'm redacting stuff out or just showing limited information and everything else. Hey, MJ. I posted a couple. Some of you might even hear when I covered Real Sinful Saint, that guy who was doing stuff online, like through his pants and everything and all of that. But it was a lot, and I showed videos of that, redacted. But when I posted videos about that, even though a bunch of stuff was redacted, my videos got striked or whatever. There was 2 videos that got community guidelines violations. I think I won one of them, but I still just ended up taking it down. Because I don't want to keep having issues. It seems like if I redact this stuff, it's okay to put on YouTube. So what I did was I made this video. Hello, everyone. This account was live earlier today, doing and saying very inappropriate things on TikTok live stream. Myself and my community did report his account, and his live stream did get discontinued. However, I want you to please keep an eye out for his account. Please keep an eye out for him going live, because he showed predatory behaviors on his live stream, and I would encourage anyone and everyone to report this account when he goes live. A redacted version of his live stream, a portion of it, is posted on my YouTube. So I will try to show you the YouTube video, because I did redact a lot of stuff out. So his username is the People's Champ 28. And then somebody just today told me that he has another account, which I will show you. It is, weird name. Lil Drippy 93. Oh, that's a nice name. This is the same guy. LILDRIPPY93. And it says Dookie to Drippy. Isn't that a nice name? It's the same guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this guy said it was fake. Okay, he was saying that he had something in his pants and it wasn't like really his body part, but it was really, really gross. A couple people in my Discord saw it while it was live, and we were reporting him, and we did get his live taken down, and I haven't seen him live since then, but he may have been using this account because I only just found out about this one today. So I'm going to add this account to my recording program and keep an eye on it and see if maybe he's going live on this account. It was bad. It was bad. And I have clips from it. We'll watch it, and I have it redacted. I have it on my YouTube. If you give me a moment to just find that, because some people may not have seen that. If you already watched it, then I apologized. And if that disgusted you and you don't want to watch it again, I completely understand that, because this stuff is pretty gross. I have no idea what would give someone the desire to be doing this kind of stuff. Pastor Wayne O'Reilly is the name he goes by. This is a 9.5 minute clip. So again, trigger warning. And he says it's not real. He says it's not real, but it doesn't matter. Like, it seems like it's real and everything else. So let me see if I can get this screen set up different. Give me a moment here. And I'm going to skip through my little intro. Trigger warning on it.
Match 3.
Thank you.
Bro. Punishment match 3 flowers send me. Teri pehenda puda.
He was battling people, and then when they would come on to battle, he would show what looked like his crotch, an erect area of his crotch. Hey, Kool-Aid. Hi, Miss Amy. And this guy cusses him out.
What's happening?
Trigger warning. I think he says the N-word.
Where you from?
This?
Where you from? Come on, nigga. What the fuck is matter with you?
You like this?
Man, your mother.
You love it. Oh, I should have started doing this a long time ago. This is great.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to start doing it a long time ago.
The fucking reactions are
Right,
great.
Breezy?
Okay. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, he's laughing about it. He thinks it's funny. Hey, Spark Plug.
It Khan, sorry. Hello, bro. How are you? Girl.
Don, this is a guy that's disgusting.
Yeah, I get to assault the assaulters.
And needs to get
all the
reported.
Fucking, foreigners. Yeah. By the way, folks, this isn't real. Okay, just to make it clear, this is not real.
His name is the People's Champ something. I'll have to look up his account again.
See? It's not real.
The People's Champ 28. Pastor Wayne O'Reilly.
Out there. I'm not a creep.
There are kids
I'm
that
actually on here trying to
he was live
some,
on TikTok, Spark Plug.
digital foreplay
Hey,
going.
Andrea.
All right, but anyways.
See, he
let's
just said
carry
it's
on.
fake, but thank you, Andrea. But when he shows the stuff, it doesn't look fake. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not actually
Tammy, I think there was one in the background on one of the battles. Yeah, he said I'm not a creep. Yeah. He's definitely a creep. Yeah.
Hi.
It really is, Tammy.
Last night, Trey mentioned something about his son having died. That's what you get, bitch.
Oh, Purple, I'm so far behind from the past couple of days. I have to get caught up. Just being honest, because I've been working on this.
That. Shut up. Shut up, nerd. This is funny.
Oh, it's funny.
I find it hilarious. And if anyone else does, that's a bonus.
Hey, Jody.
If nobody was watching, I'd still do it because I think it's hilarious. Thank you for the heart, man.
He's doing this on TikTok, and his name is the People's Champ 28. In this one, he did not expose himself, but the last two individuals that I showed, they do, well, the first guy, it's a married couple. Cody definitely does expose himself. The other one touches himself, but doesn't expose, at least not so far that I saw. But they're both doing inappropriate things. But no, he has things underneath his pants that he's grabbing things and touching things, and you know. Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, the People's Champ 28 is his at.
It's fucking hilarious to me. Comedy's subjective. Did you not hear? What you don't like, someone else will.
Yay, Dolphin. Thank you, Jimmers.
I bet this guy's sucking his Peter.
Listen to how he talks to this guy.
Like that, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, America's fighting back. Yeah, take it. Take it. I know you've done this. I know you've done this to somebody before, some poor woman. Now I do it to you. How do you like America's cock, huh? Oh, how do you like that? Yeah? Gonju Bonju? You want to suck it? Huh? You want to suck it? You want to fuck it? Huh? Maybe? Yeah, I'm on the ground, boys. I'm frontline infantry. Yes, come get some.
Yeah, that's how he talks.
Listen to it clap.
Very small dick.
Yeah, no, it's massive. It's fucking massive. This is 8 inches, pal. You don't know how to measure it. Clearly, you probably measure in centimeters with your little Peter. Where's your little Peter? Huh? Where's your little Peter? Huh? You want to joust? Huh? You want to have a sword fight? Where's your little Peter? You ain't got one. You ain't got one because you got a pussy. Because you're a woman. You're a woman. Look at you, you fat. You look like a Rosie O'Donnell. You look like a Middle Eastern Rosie. Shut up. Get the hell out of here. Look at this. Look at this massive hog. You couldn't do anything with this. Yeah, you know what? I'll slap you with it. I'll slap you with it, you fat
yeah, he's
bastard.
Disgusting.
Look at you and your pot belly, you fucking pig. Yeah, look at you. I got a big old cock for you. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I'm going to rub it across your face.
Like, who thinks that this is okay to do on TikTok and battling?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm being flagged for harassment and bullying, so I'm going to restart, you guys. All right? I'm going to restart. I hope you will join me back, okay? Thank you. Welcome back. Sorry I had to do that. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. Sorry I had to do that. And, you know, this is the part that really bothers me because this guy was doing and saying all this stuff on live stream and people were reporting it and reporting it and reporting it and they kept getting no violations. And it took almost 10 minutes of lots of people reporting it to finally get it taken down. He was allowed to go on and on and on and on, with lots of people reporting for almost 10 minutes. Maybe longer. I think it was going on longer than I actually got the recording for. I think he was doing it for closer to 15, 20 minutes at least. So they're allowed to just do this on live stream, and they're being reported, and no violation. It took a long time to finally get his live stream discontinued. So, welcome back. Hey, Marianne. He should lose his account, but he has 2 accounts, remember? He has the People's Champ 28, and then he has that little drippy 93. Really, Jimmers? See, that's ridiculous. Oh, you do let Freedom ring? Okay. If you can send that to me. I mean, I know about his other account, but I have to add that to my recording program. So that way I can make sure I'm not missing his live streams, and I can be keeping an eye on what this guy is doing, And again, trigger warning for all of this content. And I do have the live stream set for 18 plus. Hello, Fiona. So welcome back. And I apologize that I had to restart. Oh, thank you, TikTok president. Happy Friday to you. It really doesn't Kool-Aid. I've tried that in the past and haven't really ever gotten any results. I mean, I guess if you want to try, but, I've tried to do those types of things in the past and just really haven't gotten any results. A lot of times you don't even get a response back. Yes, I'm back. So I will play the rest. There's only about 2 more minutes left, but exactly, Penis. So hopefully we can make it through the rest of this video. And that's why I have to be so very careful with, what I even post on TikTok to warn people about it. Oh my gosh, Jimmers. That's crazy. Ugh. Yeah, he's a real piece of work. He just thinks this is so hilarious.
Comes in here saying this is disgusting. I'm doing God's work.
God's work.
I'm fighting crime with crime. I'm getting my get back for America.
No, he's
it's like these foreigners don't assault people.
In the tent, and he always needs propane and meds,
For real,
and food and tarp.
Hi.
Hi there.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. You are Muslim?
Maybe.
Muslim?
Maybe.
Yeah, see, he is a child in the background.
Oh, shit.
Like, what the? Ridiculous. Hi, Amber. Hey, Phoenix Sheriff.
How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. You trying to trying to do this. What do you think, finally? Oh, all right. All right, Fon's really not a fan.
He just does it to everybody that comes up to try to battle. Yeah, exactly, Jody.
I should. That'll be. Oh, hi, little bugger. Nope. You're just a child. You're not ready for this war. Okay. Whoever's reporting me, stop it. You guys are trying to ruin my comedy.
Ruin his comedy.
I'm gonna have to reset, guys. I'll be right back.
But he didn't come back. He got discontinued and he did not come back.
She sent me an engagement ring. They're both engraved with James and Joyce.
Sorry, another YouTube video started on me. That was a catfished video. So, yeah, let me show you his accounts again.
I don't.
There's 1 billion people on.
This is one of them. Hopefully you can see that. Lil Drippy 93. And then I'll find his other one to show you. It is the People's Champ. He might have me blocked. Because I tagged him in that video. I think I did.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, no, there he is. And he goes by the name Pastor Wayne O'Reilly. It is the People's Champ 28.
And what's really sad is some of these people are from some countries where, like, they're very modest.
Oh, yeah.
Pastor Wayne here, coming back.
For them and very humiliating for them, because things like that can be illegal in their country. Even like they're very modest people. Like Muslim countries are very modest. Like that's very humiliating and embarrassing for them.
Yeah, depending on, their religion or the extent of their religion and things like that. Absolutely. Yep. I also, I have some other random stuff that I want to kind of clear up and talk about, but I have more problematic people to show you after that. I did want to point out the video. No, it was not Tammy, or at least that's what he claimed. He claimed it was fake, but it looked real, We were talking about someone who needs to be off this app. We've covered 3 of them already, doing inappropriate things that violate TikTok community guidelines, doing things that, are inappropriate, especially for children to see, and things of that nature. I have to be very careful how I say things. So, one other thing that I wanted to point out is, I posted a video about Jen. There's some individuals who, are, they want to try to bring up past stuff that I've already talked about. So, I'm going to recap some things, but, hey, so we'll look at Jen's past.
Is absolute.
Yes,
garbage,
beggars,
son.
I did.
Look at this crap.
Yes, I did.
This right here is absolute.
Remember when she faked
Look
cancer?
At this crap. This right here is absolute.
Gotta turn that down.
Garbage.
He's
son.
yelling.
Look at this crap. This right here is
because she used to go to like fundraising walks for breast cancer. And so this was her at one of the walks, all dressed up and claiming to be a survivor. And this was from about, maybe somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think maybe 2 to 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I might be a little off. I'm giving my best estimate. Hey, Catchoose. So yeah. And now she, needs $700 for Christmas stuff. But I hope all of her new friends donate. I really do. I really do.
Their money.
I am so sorry,
I'd rather
Mountain.
see their money than somebody who don't know about her,
That's right. And that's why I'm putting this out there, because if people don't know about this kind of stuff, they should know. They should know before they donate. This is what awareness does. We let people know, what's actually happening here. We actually do, we've looked into a lot of this. We have exposed a lot of this already, but there might be new people out there that did not know about this. So there's that. look at Tim Nash and everything that's going on with him right now, and because of him, faking cancer and everything else. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let me see. Oh, So, we just talked about three different gentlemen. I do have more to cover. If you've been around for a while, I've also posted about Pastor Mike Medina. I'm not sure if he's still on the app anymore. I haven't seen his live streams for a while, but I was posting him constantly on my YouTube to bring awareness to him, as well as someone who's on a registry named Countryboy5568, and I haven't seen his account recently either. So hopefully those got taken down. And then, a lot of you were around when I worked with Epic. And again, they're kind of on the organization's kind of in limbo right now because the organizer, Chris, has been going through some health issues. And that's no secret. I have permission to, say that. He has said that publicly and everything else. And, we helped to get incarcerated Ryan Snyder and that guy from J-Man's World of Gaming. I forget what his name was. Hold on. There. They're posted on my YouTube. Somebody was making an allegation that I'm a member of Exposing Predators of Innocent Children to somehow get access to children. No, I'm actually helping to incarcerate real life predators, and the guy with the dogs, we haven't seen him. The videos are posted on my YouTube. Like right here. This is the one about Ryan Snyder. He got arrested. And this is the other one. Jason Vogel. Remember him? J-Man's World of Gaming. He was on TikTok and he was on YouTube as well, trying to meet kids on different apps, and we suspect like some of the gaming apps that he was using and stuff like that. Like that's why I've been involved with Epic, because I actually was an administrator on their Facebook group, and I used to post the links to my videos on there in case anybody missed them. We did live streams in conjunction with Epic a whole bunch of times. Like they're all over my YouTube. So like, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And
A predator hunting group to find children. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you, and another person that I used to cover was I can't remember his real name. His most recent name was Menace to Society. That guy from Canada, Sean. That Sean guy. Do you remember him? I think he might have went to jail or something. I haven't seen him around. He had gotten into some trouble. He was saying that people were inserting cameras into his parts of his body and stuff. I forget his last name now. Yeah, he threatened me. Yeah, Sean, the guy from Canada. Yeah, but he had a history of that. Like he had just recently, I think, gotten out of jail for some allegations and stuff like that. And we were spreading awareness about him. And also just recently, because this was just last month, Ty Verboot. Yes, I have heard of the traveling couple. I post them on my YouTube as much as I can. I'm a little behind. Did he have a white beard? There was a guy who had a white beard that kind of looked like Santa Claus that we covered. Here, I'll show you because I was trying to remember his name. It's still on the Epic page. Like the Epic page on Facebook is still there and everything, but like Chris is trying to figure out like kind of what he wants to do, or if he wants to kind of take anything into, in maybe a different direction of something that he can handle. Cause, he just has a lot of commitments with, different medical stuff, medical appointments and things like that. So let me see. Like right here, like I'm the one who made this post back in June. I posted the link to, we did a live phone call with a predator. It was somebody who tried to solicit a 14-year-old, and Chris called him on live stream. Yes, in jail right now. Yes. Yes, that guy is unhinged. But I was an administrator here in the group, and so I was making the posts for anybody who missed it. Look, Chris is live on TikTok on a phone call with Noah. That's who it was. It was this guy. He claimed his name was Noah. These are other people that we were just sharing information about, like in updates and things like that, and just, general news articles. That is Ryan Snyder. We covered him on our live stream back in May. And he was charged with pandering sexual oriented material involving a minor, which is a second-degree felony. I think he did get out on bond, but he was going to have to go through a bunch of crap because he lived with his dad, and his dad lived literally right across the street from a middle school. So he was going to have to find somewhere else to move and stuff like that. Yes, beggars. It's the same organization that had confronted Mark years ago. And after I coordinated with them on the whole Mark situation, they invited me to join their group. And my role with them was that we had a Facebook chat group that had Chris in it, one of the guys, Donnie, one of the guys, Lee, me, and it had the decoy, the volunteer decoy in the group. And that's where we would share information. And my role with that was a lot of research because I'm pretty good at research. No, not say Mark. Talking about Mark Russell. Mark Russell. Epic was involved with Mark Russell. Because he had tried to solicit a 15-year-old boy a couple of years ago, and the Epic group is the ones that confronted him about that. And I had gotten clips from them, and in fact, they even gave me all of the chat logs and everything between Mark and the decoy and Mary and the decoy and all of that. But yeah, this was Ryan Snyder. He may be out on bond now, but I was doing a lot of the research because the decoy would try to get an accurate phone number or address or something, email, anything where we could verify who the person really was, because a lot of times they will lie about their name. They will use text now numbers or fake numbers and fake emails. Like they don't want to get caught, obviously, right? So they're sneaky and they will try to not use real information. And so it was, I was part of the team that would try to vet the information that we were getting and try to find the real information and to look and see if they had any previous record or if they were currently on a registry and find out where they might be able to approach this person at and arrange a meetup, because that's what they would do. And then we had, that was one of our live streams right there. Scamslam, we were live. We were doing exposure lives. Right there, that's when Ryan Snyder was arrested. That was footage of him getting arrested. It's all posted here. And then, there he was getting arrested. They were bringing him out of the house. Those were updates on previous cases. There is Jason Vogel. That was his arrest. Last I knew, he was still incarcerated because he didn't have the money for bond or anything. So I should check back up on that case. I'll take note of that and see if I can find out if there was any updates on that. And then there was a guy that looked like Santa Claus. This guy, here we go, Daniel Northcutt. We covered him as well. Here on TikTok. Unfortunately, he did not get arrested. The police did not cooperate with that, but they certainly exposed him, put the videos out about it. told him to get the heck out of there. And, you know, they were questioning him and putting a lot of pressure on him and all of that. Oh, really, Cat Juice? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I started working with Epic. When I contacted them about Mark Russell, and then they wanted me to help with some of their cases. So I've been helping them to actually catch in real life predators. So it's really weird that, you know, people are saying otherwise. Because another thing that people, some very weird people are saying is that I have a stepson who is on the registry. And the really weird thing about that is I don't have a stepson. I don't have any stepchildren whatsoever. I've never been married. And so, just in case you've heard that rumor, it's weird because there's been somebody that's been saying it for like a year now. And I keep saying, I don't have a stepson. I don't have any stepchildren. The person you're talking about is the child of someone that I broke up with 16 years ago. And I don't have a relationship with and have not for 16 years. So I don't know why someone is so invested in my life that they want to look up who I was with 16 years ago, or even like want to know who my children are. But I'm just letting you know I don't have any stepchildren. I've never been married by choice. And
There's a
so,
process of when you adopt someone's children and they are your stepchildren, it's usually a legal process, right? Like it's not just, oh, you're my stepchild. There's a process there.
I mean, I guess, I mean, that was never like an option, like, because he, you know, this person had a actual mother, you know, so it's weird.
When you date.
So, but I have a clip now because after a year of saying that I have a stepson on the registry, this now all of a sudden the story changed last night. Somebody made me this meme. I don't know how to make these memes.
Her technically he's not her stepson because she was never married to that ex, but she did raise this kid.
No.
But yeah, so
now these people were living in my house.
Stepson.
They were living in my house 16 years ago before TikTok
Scamslam
even existed.
Claimed that she had 2 kids.
Oh, Scamslam knows what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So she claimed there for a long time. She claimed she had 2 kids until this came out. Then all of a sudden, she didn't have but one kid. So I'd be ashamed too if I raised a P3DO.
But still making that claim.
So this is.
Guess what? I don't have to tell anybody who my children are. Why do they want to know the names of my children? Why do they want to know? Why do they care how many children I have or who they are?
I don't get why it would matter anyways. I mean, we don't blame the family of people who do terrible things for their terrible things. So even if it was like in some abstract world, someone even remotely related to you, how is that anything to do with you?
I don't know.
I mean? It wouldn't even make sense in that case.
I mean, what I like exactly, Sparkplug. But yet they say they don't talk on people's kids. But he's not even my kid either. But they're trying to like what? Find out who my kids are? Like, should I send them like video of like when I gave birth in the hospital to like prove who my children are? Like, it's so weird, so weird. And so I'm sorry to be bringing all this up because it's already been discussed. I've been saying the same thing the whole entire fucking time. But yet, this still keeps being said. This lie still keeps being spread. So weird. And then, yeah, this was in a live last night. It was really, really bizarre because then they were showing pictures of me when I was on vacation. Okay. Like I literally have videos on my TikTok page of me being on vacation. Like Do they not look? I don't know if they look at my TikTok page or like, and I go live from like on the cruises, like pretty much every one that I've been on. Like have they not seen? Look, I have videos posted. Like, you want pictures of my vacation? Here you go. Exactly, Cat Juice, and that's all they're trying to do. You want pictures from my vacation? The slide. Oh yeah, that slide. There, look, we were plane spotting, and there were planes coming in. Like, you want to see stuff from my vacation? I even have a whole video on my YouTube, an hour long. Look, wait. Well, here, let's watch this plane coming. Like, yeah, right, Cat Juice. A lot of people tell me they like that content, and I enjoy sharing my travels and everything. If people enjoy that, I'll do more of it. I don't understand. If they wanna save these videos and pictures in their phone of me going on these amazing vacations, they can. Like, I can actually show a lot more, because one thing they were showing was they were they were they were talking about a picture of a dessert that I took. And I actually have another picture of the dessert. They showed a different one, but I have it. Okay, it's the same dessert, but it's a different picture, because I get it. I got it again. I get it all the time, because it's like the most amazing dessert ever, and it's a lemon cheesecake that looks like a lemon, and it's amazing. But they were contemplating this, like, oh, well, somebody said, well, that looks like a lemon, and then Florida Man said, oh, well, it's actually a cake. Oh, like, like, this is what they're showing, the kind of stuff they're showing.
You know you have nothing when you're talking about a lemon cake.
And then, yeah, wait, wait, spoiler.
And jealousy, I guess.
Look, that's what I had before that. That was my dinner before the cheesecake. How about that?
What is that on the right side of that?
It's garlic.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
It's filet mignon with a big chunk of garlic like stuff, and then it was creamed spinach and some kind of potatoes, and then in that little bowl is some kind of like sauce. Yeah, that lemon thing is it's lemon cheesecake inside of it, and it's coated in like a it has like, it's the outside of it's like kind of like crispy. It's either like caramelized or maybe has like a layer of like white chocolate or something on the outside that is yellow, that they paint yellow. Yeah, that's scandalous, because I love lemon cheesecake. Scandalous, peace child. Scandalous. Yes, like a white chocolate shell, correct. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's so weird. And I don't know, and they were like showing pictures of me on vacation. So like, if they want to see pictures of my last vacation, I have some other interesting ones. Yeah, they can come over here and screenshot these or take it off my recording. Because look, there's one where I was dressed as a police officer. I was getting in practice to possibly arrest somebody. I think you know who I mean.
Trying to scam police officers now. It's what's it called? Shit, I can't think of it. Impersonating a police officer.
Impersonating a police officer at a Halloween party. This was a Halloween party, Andrea.
Come and get her if she's impersonating a police officer.
Sparkplug, I'd have to find those. I do have some pictures of the dolphins, but I'd have to find those because they're back a little ways. I just got these kind of like ready. And then, I couldn't find who I was looking for.
It's not a real badge.
No, it's not. It's not. And then, okay, I couldn't find who I was looking for though. So this random guy volunteered to get ready. He was wearing an inmate costume. And he wanted me to arrest him. Oh, there's my lemon cheesecake. Okay. Oh, and then I was a devil. Oh no. Oh, the horror. I dressed up as a devil. Yeah, I'm going to jail. You're right, Granny Annie. And then they're gonna post a video about me being a devil. It was, they had costume parties like every night. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, I was a cat. Oh Lord. Oh no. Cats are so sneaky, y'all.
She had to dress up as a cat to go to the casino, so they wouldn't recognize her because it's a cat.
I'm sorry. Some of this is just comical. Oh no, uh-oh. Devil again. Oh
Is your hair perfect, by the way? It goes really good with your hair color.
no. Oh my gosh. Here's a nice one. This was when I was with Breezy. We were at that Rainbow Beach
Oh, yeah. I've got
in the
pictures from that,
Bahamas. Yeah, so if they want these pictures, they can screenshot them and they can save them in their phone. If they want it for their like little weird spank bank or whatever they have, like they can do that. I'm not into that, but maybe they are because I don't know why they're saving all these pictures of me that I literally share with everybody. I post them on other social media and I share them with friends. If I didn't want people to see them, I wouldn't take them or send them to anyone. I believe it's called
I've
Rainbow
got
Beach.
pictures of me and you, I think.
Yeah, I do. I just didn't know if you wanted me to show that, but
Oh, I
but
don't care.
the sand, it's hard to tell in the picture, but the sand is actually pink on this beach. It wasn't Bahamas, it was Bermuda. Rainbow Beach in Bermuda. Yeah, I'm going in the files. There's gonna be a file on me. Yeah, it's more strange birds. There are more strange birds. But I have to get a couple things, like cleared up because people are slandering me as if I'm like some kind of like weirdo. So there's just a couple things I have to get through and I have a couple other people. But one thing that's being said is that I was in some Discord. I ran a Discord, which I only have one Discord. There was a Discord called Vent. I didn't run that at all. I was not in charge of it. I was not administrator. I was just like a member of it, like a lot of people were. And they're trying to say that I invited minors into it and interacted with minors into it. And that never happened. And I have proof of that. I'm not going to go through all the messages, but if anybody wants to screenshot these or screen record this at all, this is actually what happened because a minor did come in, but I wasn't even active in the Discord when that happened. The only thing I really want to point out here is that you see the times. All of this started at like 10:38 in the morning, and a minor did come in. It was one of Lisa's children when he was 16, apparently, from what I was told. I mean, I haven't even confirmed that. And there was a person in there that was arguing with him and threatening him. And I was not active in there at that time. All of this stuff is going on at between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. Again, some of these are like threatening in nature, so I don't even want to show them. But you can see I showed the times on there. And then I was confused and I messaged the person who was like making these threats. And I said, hold up. Is that username, the one he was arguing with and threatening? I said, is that Abby? Because Abby was an adult and she was in there. And I thought it was Abby. And he said, no, Cole. And so I just said, oh, shit, okay. I wasn't sure what was going on in that Discord. And he said, all I said is Lisa needs to beat someone's A. He got mad, so I went at him where it hurts, and I regret nothing. He steals from his mom. And I just said, wow, that's crazy. At this point in this Discord, again, I wasn't really even active in there hardly at all. I would go in there maybe twice a week, and I would scroll through their general chat. And if I saw this gentleman or anyone else saying threatening things or doxing anybody or harassing anybody, I was reporting them to Discord because I was trying to get the Discord taken down. And I have messages to prove that too. So yeah, I don't know if I want to show all those now, but I have them. I have them like handy, like right here. It's just that they're like a couple of pages long. And then just wanted to clear something else up. After I left that Discord, Florida Man invited me to some other Discord he was in. And he said, I want to reiterate what's been said before here. There's a zero tolerance on body shaming, doxing, or any kind, unless it's burrito. That's the guy that was the bad seed over there. No crazy shit like in the other ones, meaning the other Discord. The mods here will not stand for it. And somebody said, well, I wasn't even really active over there too much. And then he said, I know, I matched up people here. The vast majority of those members were inactive or muted. There's no hard feelings for just being there, which is what I was. I was just being there and only checked it about twice a week. As I'm sure it started with good intentions and evil people ruined it, which is 100% correct. Because it was good in the beginning, but not at the end. And then he says to me, I just want to let you know, I seen all the screenshots and had your back that you didn't bully Lisa in that Discord. I don't know you really, but I've heard nothing but good. And I replied, thank you. I've never bullied anyone in there. That Discord started off just fine, but then it got taken over by people who had bad intentions. I checked in there only occasionally to see what they were talking about and things they were trying to possibly plan. I have lots of screenshots, and some of those people are mass reporting my accounts now. Oh, and this is just to prove too that in this other Discord, they had a channel for Jen is Stronger over there. That Discord doesn't exist anymore, but just saying, because some people try to say that they didn't know about Jen and blah blah blah. Well, there was a whole channel there for Jen where people were interacting. So yeah, I just wanted to share that stuff. And let me see. One other thing, about that FedVet Discord. I left it in May because it did get very vile and I was trying to report things as much as I can. But Discord wasn't really doing anything about it. And so after that, Florida Man actually joined it. And he even changed his profile picture at that time to say FedVet on it. And he was inviting people to join, knowing that at that point, there was some really bad stuff going on in there. And I'm just letting y'all know this, and anybody who's listening, please relay the message. I left that Discord last May, but there was somebody in there that was a mole and was getting screenshots of all the vile things that were happening in there, because a lot of it was focused on me. They were trying to plan things to harass me and take my platform down and things of that sort, as well as other people. And so I have over 1,300 screenshots from FentVent after I left it and how vile that Discord actually got. I will give some examples of some things. Some of the things that were discussed in that Discord were rape of children. There were photos of unalive bodies posted. There were photos of unclothed people posted. There were violent threats made against people. I'm trying to think what else. It was a lot. Oh, there was racist comments made, homophobic comments made. And in most of the cases, like Florida Man and his friends didn't try to stop that. Occasionally they did, but most of the time it just kept going on. And all of that was going on in there. And he's inviting people in to that Discord, even knowing all of the bad stuff that was going on in there. And they were posting child's photos. And I have proof of all of this. And I am not going to show you all 1,300 screenshots, and I'm sure you're happy about that. But really quickly, this is a 30-second clip just to prove to anyone who doesn't believe me, these are the screenshots, and they're all numbered. Over 1,300 screenshots from FentVent. So they want to say that things going on in my Discord were vile. They absolutely were not, because we certainly were not making violent threats toward people. We weren't posting unalive persons, random people's children, random people's social media accounts, doxing people, any of that. We weren't making racist and homophobic comments. None of that goes on in my Discord, which is still active with over 500 members, and I thank everyone who's a member of my Discord. None of that was going on in my Discord. So there you go. That's all. Yeah, that is a receipt. And I've been holding on to these for probably a year and a half, 2 years. And if they want to keep trying to falsely accuse me of things in Discords and all of these things that I'm not, I am going to start putting out the receipts. There's again 1,300 screenshots, so that's quite a lot. But what I can do is maybe just put out a couple at a time. Every day, just make a video and put out like 4 or 5 of the screenshots, and just do that every day. And I'm sure Florida Man doesn't really care if the screenshots get put out. Like, he'll just be like, yeah, I take accountability for anything I said in there, blah blah blah. But I don't think some of his friends would like some of that to get out, because all of their usernames are going to be there. I'm not going to redact usernames or anything like that. I'll redact, obviously, like any offensive photos. They're already redacted. I've already done that. Any offensive photos and things like that are redacted. There are certain things that are redacted, but I'm not going to redact usernames, and it's going to show who said what, who was planning what against who, who was doxing who, and all of that. So, if he wants to just keep up with his false allegations on me, and if he wants to just keep violating the protection order and harassing people, I mean, I'll put out the screenshots. I don't want to have to do that, because that's a pain in the ass, right? Like, and I've been holding on to these all this time, but he wants to put out stuff from, I had let it all the rest, to be honest with you. Like, I hadn't thought about that Discord in forever, but now he brought it up again. So now that he's bringing it up again from like a year and a half, 2 years ago, well, I can bring it up again now too. He wanted to bring it up. He brought up the topic, so I'll bring it up too. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that Discord. I just been doing my thing and doing my awareness stuff and not thinking nothing about that. But he brought it back to my mind. I was like, oh yeah, I have all those Discords. I mean, all of those screenshots. Yeah, and so I'll respond and I'll put them out there. I don't think that his friends will be too happy with everybody knowing all the stuff that was going, all the stuff that they were in a Discord that actually was talking about child rape and all of that, really disgusting, vile things. And threatening people and all of that. Like, I don't think they're going to want people to know they were a part of that. But, we'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see what happens. So the next person I have to talk to you about, let's move on out of that nonsense, is Fly Guy 25. Has anybody ever heard of him? Because I'm going to look up his account. I think it's fly.guy. Yeah, fly.guy25. And I didn't have time to like do a video, but I can still show you kind of like a clip that's like just innocent, but I can explain to you what he's doing. Yes, Andrea, thank you. Fly.guy25. This is Fly Guy 25. His bio says, hey everyone, I'm new to TikTok looking for new supporters and gifters. Oh, of course. I also have Cash App, which is, Cash App. And his Cash App comes back to someone named Edwin Peebles, Peebles. And you're never going to guess where he is from. He is from Springfield, Massachusetts, which is the same town where that real sinful saint guy is from. So what is in the water up there in Springfield, Massachusetts? I do not know. You've seen him? Because both of them are from the same little town there. And we just covered him last month. So you can see that this video is a little, I don't know, I guess provocative, I'd say. Showing off his tattoos. Yeah, it's some interesting videos.
I do not give a fuck about what others think of me. I am going to make it. And that's a fucking promise.
I know. What am I doing here too, Sparkplug, right? So, he...
Do this and want to make money, and it's legal and above board.
He has a lot of videos too. I'm just gonna bring up his playlist on my app because I didn't get to like make a redacted video. But he's been doing this a long time too. He has videos going back to October, and you can see that there are a lot. The recordings here, and there could be more recordings. It's just that's when people started like trying to record him on this app that we have. So I have here back to October 22nd. This has been going on off and on since then. Look at all the times he's gone live. And sometimes he just goes live and he just has a normal conversation, or he's just like kind of just being a little flirty and stuff. But then there are other times where he is unclothed and he does pan the camera down and you can see all of his parts and what he is doing with them and everything. He will do it like real quick, and show it. And then when somebody sends him a gift, the people in his chat encourage him to do this. They'll be like, show us, or whatever. You can tell they're like encourage him and saying, show us. And he'll be saying, well, send me a gift and I'll show you a peep or something like that. This is one of the guys I was talking about. I have several. I've already covered a couple. But this is fly.guy25. And we'll just open like a random video. Like in this one, I think he's just like acting normal. In some of them, he is partaking in 420. I don't know. I guess you're allowed to do that now. Like he's literally like rolling a blunt and smoking it on TikTok. And let's just open this one. I don't know. Hold on. Just so you get an idea of what he looks like, his voice, in case you see him.
What up?
So there he's just, doing normal stuff. But there are some times where, especially like maybe when it's dark, like he'll be in the dark laying in bed and he does things.
I love your fucking name. I don't know what it is.
And he definitely shows his unit. Oop, I don't even want to show that on here. I'll probably get in trouble for that because he's smoking. But of course he could do that on live stream, right? But so yeah, please keep an eye out for fly.guy25. Again, his name is Edwin Peebles. He lives in Springfield, Massachusetts. He is age 34. To me, he looks younger than that, but I'm not very good at judging ages. So there's that. And then I have one that was brought to my attention just yesterday, I think. I'm going to open up his account. It is Jason Leonard 1992. Ooh, why can't I find his account? I wonder if it got taken down. Or did he block me? That's weird. Because I could see it. thought I could see it earlier today. Hold on. Let me switch accounts and check. Can anybody find, see if they can find, if you have another device, Jason Leonard 1992. Excuse me. Jason Leonard. It's all like one word. 1992. I'm looking too. I switched accounts. Oh, that's suspicious. He blocked me. And I didn't even do anything. I haven't even talked about this guy yet. And he blocked me. And I've never been in his live stream.
He knew it was coming.
Yeah. Was he watching us here earlier and he seeing that I'm exposing people or something? Because I have not commented on his stuff. I have not posted anything about him. I have not talked about him or anything. That's crazy. This is him. And what's disturbing about it is he has videos on his account with his children on there. It looks like he has young children. Oh yeah, maybe J Grandma, maybe. But I have lots of accounts that I can view it from, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna open up his recordings. I'm trying to find out if that's really his actual name. I haven't been able to confirm if that's his real actual name or not, because it could be a fake name. And I don't know where he's from. There's really not a lot of information on the videos that are on his page. And he doesn't talk much during these videos. You know, like that last guy, Fly Guy, he sits there and has conversations. So somebody might ask him, where do you live? And he says, oh, I'm in Massachusetts and blah, blah, blah. You know, he has conversations kind of about himself and things like that. So you can garner some information from those conversations. But with this Jason guy, he doesn't talk much. Like if there are people asking him questions, like he's not answering them and stuff. I'll pull up one of his lives just like really quick, and if something seems like it's going awry, I'm gonna stop it. All right. He likes to put this little curtain filter thing on. Okay, so there, you can hear what he's doing. And people will ask, what are you doing? And he says, I'm sanding my pole. He says, I'm sanding a pole. Or I'm sanding wood. Like, but there you can get a good look at his face. There are times he shows himself. They will ask him to show himself, and he pans the camera down and shows himself. He also, he'll say, yeah, like if you send me a gift, I'll give you a sneak peek. He's always asking, oh, are there any girls in here yet? Are there any girls in here yet? So he's wanting girls to join. If you look at who he follows, it looks like he does follow a lot of younger looking women. I'm not going to say underage because I don't know, but you know, young women. To me, they look like, you know, women in their 20s and stuff, and he clearly looks a lot older than that to me. It seems like he wants to get young women into his live streams and do this. It's sick. But he doesn't talk a lot. This one is wait, what did I say his name was? Jason Leonard, 1992. Jason Leonard, 1992. I mean, here you go. Like, this is his live stream. This is from like a day or two ago. And at the end of this video, how can I describe what he does at the end? At the end of this video, he shows he's standing up, it looks like, and he's holding the camera showing the bed, and he shows himself releasing liquid onto the bed. That's the best way I can think to say it. Yes. And he shows that part on camera. Yeah, it's gross. It's really gross. Yes. Yeah, that's what, yes. I promise you, but I can't show it. It's really disgusting. I don't know, Peteness. Like, it really depends. Like, there's some places that really just don't take this stuff seriously. And like, I don't have this guy's information. So like, that's why I'm asking you guys too, like, keep an eye on this account. If he posts a new video, maybe saying like what his name is or where he lives, or like if maybe he has like some other account or some other social media that you recognize him from. Like, I have no idea who this particular guy is or where he's from or anything. Like, I have no information about this guy other than his username, and his username says Jason Leonard, but I don't know if that's his real name. He could use anything, you know. We do need to mass report these guys. That's why I said at the beginning of this live stream, take out a notebook and write these usernames down or something, or screenshot them along the way or something like that. Because it's bad. If you missed any of the live stream earlier, I'm going to have it posted on my YouTube. We went through Firelight 4207, which is FIRELIGHT 4207. That one, his name is Cody O'Brien. He is from Cincinnati, Ohio. We went through Mr. Pants, which is MRPANTS 420. That is his husband. It is Cody's husband, and his name is Matthew O'Brien. Then we talked about Pastor Wayne O'Reilly. He has two accounts. One is called The People's Champ 28. And he also has one called Little Drippy, which is LILDRIPPY 93. And then we talked about Fly.Guy 25. And now this guy is Jason Leonard 1992. And I have more. I do have more. It's just that I'm still looking into some of them, and I am actually trying to see if I can find like you know, a name or any kind of identifying information or anything like that. And sometimes they switch their account names around and things like that, so I'm trying to kind of keep up with a few others. So yeah. Did you mean to request Peace Child? Hey, Sunflower. Just wanted to double check. I always double check because I don't like to surprise anybody if they didn't mean to. Give me 1 second here. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I know this is serious and I'm so sorry, but I don't know if you saw my comment, but I swear I freaking love you, dude, because you said releasing liquid on the bed, and I have been over here friggin' dying.
Well, I don't know how else to say it like in a polite way.
Listen. I just need to give credit where credit is due because I am such a wordsmith. Like, I am so good at putting things into words, and I promise you that would have never been anything I would have thought.
I think you would have came up with that.
It was so good, and I just listen. You're a comedian, and that was freaking hilarious. I'm dying over here. I have not quit laughing, and I just wanted to give you props for that. I know this is serious and vile, and I apologize, but we could always use a little comedic humor. And releasing liquid on the bed is gold.
Yeah, he did.
You hear me?
And it was really gross. Were you in here when the guy released liquid onto his hands and then put his hand in his mouth?
Dude, I said not the baby batter on a hand. Nobody saw it, but yeah. Listen, I have to give credit where it's due, and you deserve so much credit for that. And I just needed to tell you how much you made me laugh. And I have been in a very bad place lately, and that is probably the first time in 2 months that I have actually belly laughed. And so thank you for that.
Aw. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, I appreciate that. You know, the thing that's like funny about it, because like you were saying, this isn't like a funny topic.
No,
but what's funny about it is that we have to skirt around and use all these words to not trigger. And I had to like restart my live because I was showing a redacted version of what that one guy was doing. I mean, he was literally doing that stuff and gets away with it.
Listen, I was in a live, oh God, it had to be about a year ago now, but I was it was with a bunch of other women, and there were only women in the comments, right? And it wasn't even like when I get on live, I have maybe 8 people at most, right? Like it's nothing big. I'm not anybody or whatever, but we were talking about our natural body cycles as women. And I got a time out from going live for an entire week for talking about something that a woman does naturally. We cannot control it. We literally have no choice. And I got banned for a week for that. And listen, we were talking about it tastefully. It's not like I was talking about, because I could be crass with it if you want me to be, but we weren't doing that. But this jagoff can get up there and release liquid.
This jagoff can get up there and jag off.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what they're doing. Every one of these guys that I showed you tonight, the Firelight guy, Mr. Pants, Fly guy. Now, Wayne O'Reilly says it was fake. I don't know. He says it was a fake item that he had in his pants. So, I don't know.
So about that, regardless, even simulating that should be off limits.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't like I think it was Breezy said, how embarrassing for that other culture. Yeah. Oh my God. Are we being so for real right now?
And he was mocking them too. Like when they would get uncomfortable, he was making fun of them. Like they're just sitting there really uncomfortable and embarrassed.
Listen, I don't get it. I guess I don't hit that side of TikTok, but this is all crazy.
It is.
Dudes are so gross. I mean, and no offense to any men in here.
Listen though, like there's
90% men.
It is, but there are women too. There was a woman back in August, and she went by the name Sammy Licious, and I was posting her on my YouTube because she was like, she had on some really revealing type of like negligee type of stuff, like see-through red lace stuff.
Right.
And she was living in a shelter. So she's in one room with her 4-year-old son right there while she's wearing this, and she's saying to guys, oh, send me this gift and send me that gift, and she's like doing these poses, and she's like, send me a gift and I'll call you daddy, and like all this weird stuff, right? And like licking her lips and stuff. Like, so it was already like really weird, but to me it really wasn't like, she wasn't like really, really exposing herself, but it still was very inappropriate. Well, right around the end of August, she went live, and I checked my recording device maybe about an hour later, and it captured her recording, and I was going to post it. But, I started to review it, and it was horrendous. She was not dressed. Breezy saw it. She was not dressed, and she was laying under a blanket, and her son is literally 2 or 3 feet away from her in the same room, like playing on a tablet or something. And she's under a blanket, and she's telling guys that if they send her this or that, she calls it a galley, like a galaxy. If you send me a galley, I'll flash you and all this other stuff. And she does. She pulls the blanket down and shows her top, the top of her body. Pulls everything out and showing it on live stream. Wow. And then she's still begging for gifts and begging for gifts. And then she starts like making all these moaning sounds and licking her lips and writhing around as if she's, doing something to herself. And right there in front of her child. And then somebody in the chat must have said, like, you're not really doing that, like you're faking or something. Cause she goes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. She goes, here, I'll prove it. And she takes her camera and points it down toward her crotch, and she's under the blanket, but she shows her hand moving up and down underneath the blanket.
Yikes.
And I was like, oh no. So, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about her other than, Sammy Licious, and she said she was in a shelter in the Bronx. But I did my little research and I did find out who she was, and all the relevant information that I would need to report that to New York State CPS, and I absolutely did. And I do not have any qualms about calling them because of what she was doing in front of her child like that. And he was even talking to her during this. She said, yeah, she said to somebody, oh, thank you for the roses. She's like, ooh, 12, 13, 14. And then you hear her son going, 15, 16 in the background. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, she was talking to him back and forth while she was pleasuring herself. And showing herself. And I was just like, no way. And like, I know like people might not think it's the same thing because it's a woman. Imagine if that was a man.
No.
Like, imagine if a man
No,
is sitting there on his bed doing that and showing himself on live and, pleasuring himself with a little girl, like 2 feet away from him. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Night Phoenix, it's not like it's some type of shelter. They knew what it was. I called them. Like I called CPS and they knew which place I was talking about. I forget the name of it, but it was called Pace. Pace, PACE, because she said it on live. She's like, yeah, I'm in like a shelter called Pace in the Bronx. So I called, it took me like 2 hours to find all the information I needed to call them. So I called them at around 11 o'clock that night. And do you know that I got a phone call from New York State CPS at 3 o'clock in the morning because they were taking it seriously.
Okay.
They were taking it seriously.
For a while after that.
Yeah. Now she has come live again, but she hasn't been doing that stuff. She usually has a background on, like a green screen, and her face will just pop up every now and then, and she'll ask for little gifts and stuff like that. But I've been still keeping an eye on it. I haven't seen her doing any of the same stuff, and it certainly is not anywhere near as often as she was doing that stuff before. So, plans to expose Brad more. Do you mean Brad Love? Is that who you're talking about? Brad Love? Has he been live a lot lately?
I just wanted to get on there and have a laugh with you and tell you that I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But, I just want to clarify, there are women who do things too. And when she was doing that in front of her child, I said, oh no. They followed back up with me the next week and everything like that. And they asked me to send them the video and I sent it to them. And, they did whatever, they handled it however they handled it. I have another one. Her name is Crash Out Tay. She, in the past, I have a video posted of her from a couple months ago. She bragged about, I think she's 22 or 23, and somewhere around there, early 20s. And she bragged about having a 14-year-old girlfriend. And then, I want to say maybe about a week ago, she was doing like really, really, really weird sexual stuff, like on the bed. Like she was like pretending to like hump the pillows and like do all kinds of like really weird like stuff. So I'm like looking into some stuff with her again too. So yeah. So there are some women that are out there doing some stuff too, unfortunately. Yeah, either way it's wrong. They shouldn't be exposing people, and especially minors, children that are on TikTok to that kind of stuff.
There's a whole website for that, and it's really easy to sign up for, and you can make money, and it's all adults, verified adults, Right. Nobody cares about that. Go do it. Have fun. Make your money.
Right.
But don't do it where children can be.
No, exactly. No. And I agree. I have seen some pretty foul stuff from some women. When I made that comment, I meant like these men that you had just like covered, no, I have seen some foul things. I mean, it's kind of not the same thing, but it sort of is. Like personally in my life, how like the majority of like fathers are supposed to be absent. They're the ones that are supposed to be, like when a relationship goes sideways and but I have actually been acquainted more with horrible mothers than I have fathers. So like I don't ever want anybody to think like I'm some raging feminist. I'm not.
No, I get it.
I just met This is
No,
absolutely
just
This live, it's all been men.
statistically, you know what I mean? It is more, you know, men and everything. And this guy goes live a lot. Let me show you his how many recordings I have of him. Somebody's been recording him already for a while.
All right, I'm gonna
Look,
drop out.
this
So
is
you don't have to.
okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
I
I
hope everything
appreciate you,
gets
Peace
better for
Child.
you, Peace Child.
Thank you. Thank you for making me laugh. I needed
Thank
it.
you.
I'll put it in the comments.
You're welcome.
Bye.
This guy's been doing this since August. Off and on since August. Like this is all he does. Like he doesn't talk or do like any other content or anything, and he doesn't talk much during the lives other than to say, oh, is there some girls in here? And he goes, yeah, I'm sanding my pole. And then he'll be like, oh yeah, like I'll send you a peep, you know, I'll give you a sneak peek, and then he'll show himself on camera, you know, his unit on camera. So yeah, it's just a lot of videos. Like that's what I'm saying. And like, how do I even compile this to even show you guys like some of the stuff? Like it's so much. Look how long some of these recordings are, an hour and a half. You know, I mean, some are short, but some are kind of long. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Hey, Jackie, I am great. How are you? So I do have, you know, more people that I am looking into, for sure. There's another guy, goes by there's some that they lost their accounts. I started to look into them and they lost their accounts. There's one named Travis Fox 092, and his account got banned, but he has a backup, so I'm gonna check into that. There was one called Shoddy on that, and his account I think got banned, but again, he may have a backup, so I'm gonna, you know, look into that. There's a guy named Island Boy Slime who does battles, and he exposed himself on live on a battle a couple of years ago. And I don't know that he's done it since, but I guess he's been doing other problematic things on the app. So if you happen to search his name, some videos do come up about him. Let me see if any come up when I search his name. Like because somebody sent me a couple of videos, and I have the links somewhere, but let me see if they just come up. It's Island Boy Slime. Somebody made a video. The person that he exposed himself to made a video about it.
Yeah, but really, boy, this is might say you expose yourself to little kids.
Boy, nah.
Oh, here, look. He was with Wyeezy.
But really, boy.
But yet I think Wyeezy has battled him, because this is from January. But yet I think he's battled him since then. They're trying to get him canceled.
I was keeping an eye on Wyeezy for a little while too.
We know what you did in front of Bubba's wife.
You want to go viral up
and she said this. She said this.
Don't nobody give a
Bubba's
fuck about
wife said
Bubba's
this
wife
when you
but
did
you.
it. Bubba's
What
wife
you
said
talking
this.
about?
Bubba's wife said this when you did it on the live.
Bro, why you keep bringing it up? Hey, why she keep posting it?
You brought up non-PG stuff.
Hey, why does she keep posting it,
Bro,
though?
you brought it there. You brought it to the
Why
dark
does she
side.
keep posting it?
Hey, you brought it to the dark side.
I didn't bring nothing to the dark side, nigga. You bringing it up.
What? Hey, no, you started talking about
That
that.
shit
You brought
old
it
as
up.
hell.
You brought up.
You bringing it up.
Muted. This dude's the guy that brought up that stuff.
I mean,
And
I
he's the
will
one that
give
showed Bubba's wife, and
Wyeezy
she said,
respect for calling him out on it.
"What?
Yeah, but I think
You're
he's battled him
tripping.
since
Why
then
bring
and tried to
that
be
up?
a
Why bring
buddy
that-
with him
You're the
though.
one
So I
bringing
don't know.
it up.
Oh,
What is this
never
you're talking
mind.
about?
Because this was from
I just wanna say,
January.
hey, so I had to reverse that real quick. You ain't eat nothing. Because as soon as you... Yeah, but really, boy...
No, this guy, he's the guy who exposed himself. I don't know why he has the name Island Boy Slime. I think he's just trying to use that name to like try to get clout or something. I don't know. And
And for anybody who don't know, Wyeezy is in regular contact with Nicholas, what's his name? Got arrested.
Nick Harris.
Nicholas Harris. He stays in contact with him while he's in jail and been raising money and stuff for him and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, Peace Child, I'm not sure, but I know that he does have children. And in some of the clips that I saw about this guy, he does have a wife or girlfriend, and she gets like really mad at him, like when he's online doing stuff. And what a lot of the people that were doing in the chats was, as soon as he would like pop up in a box, they would go to the other battler, you know, go into their live and be like, hey, this guy that you're battling, like, exposed himself online to kids. And then they were like, he was getting called out by like everybody he battled. Like, I don't know if that's still going on, but he's still trying to. Is he in jail now? Who, Waizi? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't really
Nick
watch.
Harris is. I think they were talking about Nick Harris.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick
he's still in
Harris.
jail.
Yes, Nick Harris is in jail.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Caitlin Blake? If you know something about Caitlin Blake, you can come in the box and tell me. I'm like 5 days behind on Caitlin Blake right now, unfortunately. So I know she's back in Illinois at her apartment, but that's about it because I'm far behind. I've been working on other videos and looking into some of these individuals. You know what I mean? But yeah, this guy calls him out because people went into his chat.
What the fuck, bro? Just it's a troll, bro. Just block the trolls, bro. Tell them.
Oh, she went to court. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. See,
people don't have nothing to do with themselves, bro. Besides troll every day. Like,
are they making this shit up?
No, they ain't making it up. It happened.
But yeah, they still might say you expose yourself to little kids.
Scam's been working on this stuff for a while.
It's a troll, bro. Just block the troll, bro. Tell them to get a life, bro. That's all you gotta do. People don't have nothing to do with themselves, bro. Besides troll every day. Like,
are they making this shit up?
No, they ain't making it up. It happened.
See, they ain't making it up. It happened. He admitted it. He said, no, they're not making it up.
It's a troll, bro.
He said, I did do it.
Good afternoon.
Oh, this is the original woman. This is the original video that I saw. And then I started messaging a couple of the creators trying to like find out what happened with it.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance because this may possibly be a full 3-minute video. But most of you guys know that I am a very genuine person. I try to be very respectful to everybody on this app. Everybody outside of the app, I try to be as most respectful to as I possibly can. About a year ago, I had a match request from somebody, and I did not get good vibes from them. I was very uncomfortable the entire live. They followed me, but I decided to not accept any of their requests to invite me into their live because I felt uncomfortable the first time. As many of you guys know, I am doing the rankings this week, and I had a request from someone. I didn't recognize the profile picture.
Okay,
it was
Beth.
a Caucasian blonde girl. So I accepted the match. When the person came in, it was the person that I did not feel comfortable with a year ago battling. And I am going to show you guys the ending of our battle before I had to completely cut off my live. For the roses, good morning. Sorry, you guys, I'm shaking. Pew, pew. Show what the hands are.
Let's go, man. Somebody send me a galaxy.
And then I guess that's where he exposes himself. Right there.
That man proceeded to laugh after exposing his private parts on a live feed. Sorry, I had to stop that for a second. The disrespect from this is unbelievable, and it is something that I cannot believe in my entire life. You are allowed to be on this app at the age of 13. That is indecent exposure to minors, and it is unbelievable that you would do anything like that, especially the fact that you were a father and that you are a father and the way that you were treating your kids on that live feed. I am very sorry, and I'm not this typical type of person, but he does not deserve to be on this app. I have never in my life of being on any type of social media platform ever had to deal with anything like that. TikTok, if you see this, I have sent this to you guys in email. You guys banned his live, but you did not ban his full account, and he does not deserve to be on this platform. He does not deserve that. Kids do not need to see that. They do not. Y'all share Good afternoon, you guys.
So yeah, when I saw
I'm
this
gonna go
video,
ahead and
I
apologize
reached
in
out
advance
to a couple of people because if you search for Island Boy
'cause
Slime,
this may possibly
there's
be a
actually a
full
lot
3-minute
of
video.
accounts that are like that have been like calling him
Good
out.
afternoon, you
Look,
guys.
look how many people reposted her stuff.
Bro, I'm not a pedophile, dog.
Oh,
So,
look at
yes, you are, bro. Why you lying to these
look.
people?
That shit was one fucking time. Look at me. Bro, I'm not a pedophile, dog.
So,
That shit was
yes,
one
you
time.
are, bro. Why you lying to these people?
That shit was one.
Look at all the
fucking
videos
time.
like calling him out. There's so many.
Good afternoon,
If you search his username, look at all these.
You sure you think no like to all insecure
Look.
take you serious. Go to the dentist. Predator. Go to the dentist. Go get locked up. Go to the dentist. Can't take you serious. Go to the dentist. Predator. Go to the dentist. Go.
So yeah, search his name. There's so many videos calling this guy out, and I had never heard of him before.
Good afternoon.
Look at me.
Look at them all.
Look at me.
Good afternoon.
Look how many.
Good afternoon.
I don't use
Like it's crazy.
Look at me. Bro,
So there's lots of people that are calling him out on this, and he did it a while ago, I guess, like maybe like a year ago, but like I guess the whole like battling community, like they don't want to deal with this guy, like they don't feel like he should be on TikTok anymore, like they don't want to battle him, they don't feel like he should continue to be going battling people because he might do this stuff again, like yeah, they don't feel comfortable around him. He exposed himself on live stream while battling to this woman. You know, they don't feel comfortable with him, and they're trying to get him off the app. But I'm pretty sure he's still battling. He's still going live. So keep an eye out for that guy, because there's lots of people who have been trying to expose him, and I only just recently came across him. I mean, I don't really watch battles, you know,
No,
so. So I hadn't come across him before. You know, he's on a whole other different side of TikTok, you know. Oh, he got you blocked, DJ? You must have probably tried to call him out or something. Or brought it up, you know, because yeah, he gets real, apparently he gets real mad, you know, like anytime somebody brings it up, you see he flips out and gets mad, and he just keeps saying it was only that one time. It was only that one time. Oh, at one point. Yeah, gotcha. But yeah, that's all I have to cover for tonight. Hopefully you got all of those usernames of all of those individuals who have been exposing themselves on live stream. We went through what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals. Plus we kind of talked a little bit about a couple others that had to do with Epic and things like that, and Sammy Licious and all of that. If anybody needs those usernames from me again, you can feel free to message me. I can send you a list of them. If you didn't happen to write them down or screenshot those. And of course, if you did come in late and you missed any part of this live stream, after it ends, I will upload it onto my YouTube, which is Scamslam412. For those of you who depend on my YouTube for all the restreams, I do apologize that I did not upload anything yet today because I have been busy working on this live stream and with some other phone calls and things like that. So I haven't uploaded anything to my YouTube at all yet today, but after this live ends, I'm going to be working on trying to get caught up with the beggars and scammers and other problematic individuals that you're used to seeing on my YouTube account. And as always, I encourage you to subscribe. I encourage you to comment. A lot of times the comments over on my YouTube are absolutely hilarious, and I appreciate everybody who comments on there. And I do read them all, and I reply back to many of them, especially if there are questions. And they are very entertaining at times. So thank you so much, Sheila.
Also,
I appreciate
one other
that.
thing to keep an eye out for that I've noticed a lot more lately is live streamers with minors in their box. I've seen a lot of that. If you see that, report it. Even if you're not sure, TikTok can usually tell by the account, the voice, things like that. If you believe there's minors in their box, please report them, because there's multiple creators that will literally only have minors in their box, and it's really creepy. and it's inappropriate. So if you notice that as well, please report that.
Absolutely. And you're welcome, Cat Juice, there in the chat. Yeah, one person that used to do that all the time was Pastor Mike Medina, but I haven't actually seen him live in a while, but he may have changed his account name or something. So I am going to look into that and see if he's still going live anywhere, because he used to do that a lot. The other person that used to do that was that Honolulu Blue lady that I think Scammy, yeah, Scammy streamed her a couple of times, you know? Yeah. I think she's still going live, but I'm not sure if she still has minors in there.
Last
but yeah,
I saw her, she did, but I haven't seen her. I haven't watched in a little bit, but she'll get in there and like it's a I don't know. You can tell it's minors by how they act, because you can usually tell it's really young kids. And nothing inappropriate's being talked about, but why is a grown woman got only a bunch of kids in her box? It's weird. It's not appropriate. It shouldn't happen.
Check out David Oh, I know all about David Spencer. I post him on my YouTube. I got to catch up on what's going on with him, though. I know he just got an apartment and he, needs everything. And he got like these women that are like doing everything for him as if he's some kind of infant or something when he's like a grown man. Yeah, that's a weird situation. Another weird situation to look into, and I'm going to start posting her on my YouTube. There's an account called this is really, really weird. All right. I know we were going to end, but just give me a few minutes to explain what this is. There's a creator, and I guess there's a couple that are like her as well. There's like a group of them. But this one woman, she calls her Madame Red Findom. And Findom is a financial dominatrix. It's FINDOM. She is a financial dominatrix, she says. So she will go live and there will be men who want to be financially dominated by her. And then she will tell them and order them to send her money. And they have to do it. And I guess somehow the men get pleasure out of being ordered to send her money. And she says then, like, once she agrees to take them on as her sub, that she says, like, you belong to me. She says to them, you belong to me now. And your wallet belongs to me. Your bank account belongs to me. All of your money belongs to me now. And they are okay with it. They want it, apparently. They want her to demand their money. I guess so, Sheila. This was all new to me. Her name is Madame Red Findom. It's MADAMEREDFINDOM.
Why can't I find a rich man that wants that?
I don't know. I know. I understand, Sheila, that it's some kind of lifestyle thing, but to me that is really, really strange. And to me, I don't know. To me, it's very weird. It's very weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, it ain't matter hustle, but don't do that here where there are kids. Yeah, maybe. Don't see the issue. LOL. I mean,
it's consenting, so I mean, as long as
I guess it's consenting, weird, but like I'm just so like if they have to pay her every time she says like what if these guys like they don't have money and they're like taking out loans or taking out money on their credit cards and like putting themselves in all like a bunch of extreme debt just to like send her this money. You know what I mean? Like they can really like financially ruin someone's life. It could financially ruin someone's life. Oh, I've heard about that, Proud Wife. I haven't seen it on TikTok yet though. You'll have to let me know. Yeah, you know what I mean, Jama? Like, hey, if somebody's a millionaire and they want to like give some lady some money, okay, but what if it's just some guy that, works at Subway or something, you know what I mean? And she's like taking his whole paycheck, and then he's getting evicted, and he's taking out credit cards and taking out loans, you know what I mean? Like, or something, or his power's getting shut off because she wants his money and he don't have the money to pay his electric bill, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of stuff that worries me about it,
Sheila, does she do like screening of some sort, or
I don't know.
I mean, it's
like or guy, his car gets repossessed because he sent her his car payment money. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm just curious how that. Yeah. Sorry, that's my dog.
Shema, I'm just being reasonable. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to see somebody drain somebody to the point where they end up homeless and carless, and you know what I mean, and struggling and having their, they don't have groceries for the week because they sent her all their money. Like.
Oh, I think there was an SVU episode that was like that. I swear, I think there was, but it was like an adult club that he went to, and he was obsessed with a girl there, and she was scamming him, and she took all of his money. It was an SVU episode. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh, it's all good, Jama. I understand. But yeah, no, so that's the part that concerns me about, about this, because if it goes on for a long period of time and they can't keep up with her financial demands, and then they end up in a really bad situation like that would really suck. I wouldn't want to see anybody put in that kind of situation. So I don't know. I haven't watched long enough her live streams to really see all of it. I've only watched a little bit, but I have her on record. Like, I have a bunch of her live streams recorded. I'm thinking about posting them on my YouTube and taking a closer look at that. It's interesting.
Yeah, Jama, I claim Elon Musk is my sub. Elon, you're my sub.
You're a Madam Findom now. Yeah, apparently, like, it's a whole thing. Like, this lady went through like a training from some other Findom, Madam Findom. She went through like a whole training, like how to, I guess, convince them to, like, I don't know, like, do it, and how she does things and says things. I don't know. She went through some kind of training. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Aunt Tara, we're actually just getting ready to end. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. If you actually look on Nookie's TikTok, he posted a video about it a few weeks ago. And was kind of like, I think it was like questioning it, like kind of like, what is this new thing or something like that, Oh, really, Sheila? Wow. Okay. I mean, again, I know it's a lifestyle, but I mean, ending up homeless off of it a lifestyle? Like, I mean, does she only hit up like rich people that aren't gonna end up in that situation? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna look more into it. I'm gonna look more into it. They take it very seriously. Oh. Well, I'm gonna check into it a little bit more. I had never heard of this before, and somebody told me about her account, and then they told me that Nookie had a video posted, and I did watch that, but I haven't delved into it a lot. It's not always like this woman and the money thing. Oh, well, yes, yeah, I know. Yeah, sometimes it's about other things, obviously, but yes, no, this one is Findom, which is financial domination. You did join at the strangest time, Jama. You're gonna have to go back and watch my live on my YouTube, because we covered a bunch of people already tonight. So, but I appreciate you coming in. I do. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. If you have any questions,
still train new people.
Yeah, right. If you have any questions about any of the individuals that we covered tonight, feel free to let me know. If you come across anyone like this that you want me to try to look into and try to bring awareness to, please let me know, and I will try to do so the best I can. Again, I do have to be very, very careful because of the content that we are covering. I don't want my account to get taken down because of covering it, even though these guys don't get taken down. But I don't want it to affect my account. So I just have to be very careful. So thank you everyone for joining me. I appreciate it. Stay safe on these TikTok streets. And that's what I'm trying to help do, right? Trying to help keep everybody safe on these TikTok streets. I wish everybody a wonderful evening and a great weekend. And thank you so much, Breezy, and to all my mods. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Scam.
Thank you. Have a good night.